LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.
Let's take them back.
A beautiful panning view over Salt Lake City, Utah, the capital city of Utah, shining under the night sky. We are in Salt Lake City, Utah, where the Jazz are looking to take one from an Eastern Conference opponent here at the Energy Solutions Arena. For the Cavaliers, this is the last game before with the new group. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Clippers.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson and Verja at the 4 and 5. Mo Williams out there with Smith. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward position.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Williams attacking. Outside for Jefferson. And the 3 off target.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Here's Freak. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Verja. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up, and only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
The Cavaliers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And adding insult to injury, certainly, Greg, as you were talking about, Verja played well at the start of last season. Shooting 56% from the field. Clark, I think he was over 70% from the line. Those were career highs.
Yeah, a terrible blow for Verja and the Cavs because of that injury, the Achilles tendon. But it led to the deal for Mozgov, and that's worked out quite nicely.
And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Here's Freak. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Cleveland leading by 5. Feeds to Smith. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jefferson with the 3. Can't get it to go.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
Pass to Thompson. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Freak. Here's Booker. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams kicks to Smith. And count it from 19 feet away.
Wow, beautiful feed from Mo Williams.
Freak. No luck. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court. With an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Gobert. Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Exum, he's checked in for Burks. And Freak subbed in for Burke. Then for the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for James. And Mo Williams subbed in for Shumpert. On the court for Cleveland, Thompson down low with Mozgov. Williams is out there with Irving. And it's Smith in at the small forward. And guys, everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq. Robinson did it for Tim Duncan. And that's really what great players do.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He ended with 13 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Pull up Jay. The second effort. No good on the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And good on the basket. Book it.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
51 seconds left in the second quarter. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the Jazz making a change here. Goods checked in. A switcher also for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in.
Some good play tonight for Freak. He's got 11 points, and he's chalked up one three-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And both free throws good from Freak. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Outside Irving. Shot off the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Irving's got 13 points in just this quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the dish to Booker. To the middle. Hood kicks to Exum. To the inside. Booker. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Booker's got 6.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And a wide open look for Irving. And it's Freak with the rebound.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Freak in at point guard. Lyles out there with Hood. Then it's Exum, and it's Booker in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group right now for Utah.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
The screen from Thompson. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Smith.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Exum. Goes back up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. From long range or short, the small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. 4th, LeBron James. And, of course, Gordon Hayward.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really that is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And, Greg, you can't post the kind of percentages they do unless you operate that way. I mean, you can't be undisciplined at the small forward spot if you hope to be an efficient shooter.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. And Verejao kicks to Irving from about 16. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Jazz have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pass to Lyles. He kicks to Exum. Here's Hood, covered by LeBron. And there's the pass to Lyles. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lyles got the lead up to 4 now for Utah. There's 53 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Verejao setting the pick for Thompson. Irving drives in, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably.
And Clark, maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
I don't think it's going to happen, partner.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Greg went deep for that one.
He did, but I'm hungry now. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the 4th position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Thompson in at the 5. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really.
Kevin, you guys had
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the present. Kyrie Irving. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the